morning and welcome to Songs and Stories with Oxford County Library. My name is Holly and I'm the Literacy and Innovation Specialist at Tillsonburg Branch, and later we're going to be joined with Jessica to read our story today. Let's start with our hello song. Now, if you remember, we're practicing American Sign Language or ASL in our hello and goodbye songs, and the signs we need to know are hello, time, say, and friends. We're going to take one finger, two fingers, and they're going to hug. Let's do it together. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. This story time is all about spring blooms as we move into spring and we get excited for the gardening season and crocuses, daffodils, snowdrops, and everything to visit us from their safe, cozy place underneath the ground so that we can get excited for warmer weather. Let's start with a song about the rain. As we know, spring brings a lot of rain with us, so we're going to sing about raindrops. And this song is to the tune of London Bridge is Falling Down, but our raindrops are going to fall down. We're going to start with little raindrops so we can hit our lap just softly. Little raindrops falling down, falling down, falling down. Little raindrops falling down, falling to the ground. Okay, let's do big raindrops. We're going to clap our hands. Big raindrops falling down, falling down, falling down. Big raindrops falling down, falling to the ground. Now we're going to do giant raindrops, so we're going to stomp our feet. Giant raindrops falling down, falling down, falling down. Giant raindrops falling down, falling to the ground. Raindrops making things grow up, things grow up, things grow up. Big raindrops making things grow up, things grow up to the sky. Let's head over to Jessica for a story about a tiny seed.
Hello, it's Jessica, and I'm here at the Brownsville Public Library today. I'm sitting in our children's section right in front of our wonderful nonfiction display. We've got some great books out, and if you ever get a chance, pop over and take a look. You might find one that you'd like to take home with you. Today I have a story for you. It's a bit of a tiny story. And the title of this book is called The Tiny Seed. It was written and illustrated by Eric Carle in 1987. And this book was published by Simon Spotlight, who's part of the Simon & Schuster Publishers. So let's get started. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high into the air. Whoosh. And carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny. It is smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up it goes. It flies too high, and the sun's hot rays burn it, but the tiny seed sails on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water. The other seeds sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Seeds need quite a bit of water to grow, and I guess the desert just isn't the right climate for it. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it up with the others. Finally, the wind stops, and the seeds fall gently down on the ground. A bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds settle down. They look as if they are going to go to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. Do you think our snow has melted for this spring yet? I hope it doesn't come back. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls, the seeds grow so round and full that they start to burst open. Now they are plants. First, they send roots down into the earth. Then their stems and leaves begin to grow up towards the sun. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It is a big, fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from one of the small new plants. The tiny seed has not begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry, seed! But finally, it too starts to grow into a plant. The warm weather also brings children out to play. They too have been waiting for the springtime. Have you been waiting a really long time? I'm so happy it's spring. What do you like to play when the weather starts to warm up? I like to visit the play park, run around, swing on the swings, and my favorite is sliding down the slide. Whoosh. One child does not see the plants as he runs along, and oh, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, 1, 2, 3, the other plant has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. But what is happening? First there are footsteps, then a shadow, then a hand reaches down and picks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to his friend. Well, that's really nice. It's always nice to receive a gift. Maybe your mom or dad might like a flower. But always ask permission before you pick someone's flowers. It is summer. Now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on, the sun shines on it, and the rain waters it. It has many leaves Should we count? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It grows taller and taller. It's taller than the people. It's taller than the trees. It's taller than the houses. Wow. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. I think I would go visit that too. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. Wow. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. Now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow colder, the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower. They sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. The wind blows harder. The flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends along from the wind, and the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time the flower's seed pod opens up. Out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away on the wind. And now those tiny seeds are off on an adventure, hopefully to find a home on the ground somewhere far away, where they too can become a great, big, beautiful flower.
Thanks, Jessica, for that great story. Let's do a spring rhyme about a seed. It's called Be a Seed. We're going to start by imagining there's a little round seed in our hand. Be a seed, small and round, sprout, sprout, sprout up from the ground. Shake your leaves for all to see. Shake, 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 shake. Stretch your arms, you are a tree. Stretch your arms up high. Let's do it one more time. Be a seed, small and round. Sprout, sprout, sprout up from the ground. Shake your leaves for all to see. Reach up high, you're a tree. This is one of our last episodes in this series of Songs and Stories for Oxford County Library, as we are starting to transition into having in-person story times in some of our branches. They are registered, and we encourage you to check out our program calendar at www.ocl.net, programs and events, and the calendar to see which branches and the branch closest to you is holding an in-person story time and how to register. We also encourage you to check out some of our branches have seed libraries that'll be up and running for the gardening season in May. So pay attention to our social media of when you can come in and borrow some seeds from us so that you can get growing too this spring and have some fun with your kids watching things grow. You can also come into our branch is at Tillsonburg and Ingersoll, where we have grow towers or garden towers out on the floor, and you can watch things growing when you come to borrow some books from us. Let's sing our goodbye song. So we're going to use the same American Sign Language for friends, time, and say, but we need to add goodbye, which looks like this. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Until next time, take care.